All right, up to now we built a dashboard that looks good and updates live, but it's still display only. It shows data but it doesn't do anything. In real dashboards, you want interactions. Click a row, highlight a section, toggle a panel, show extra details. So in this episode, I'll do the next step. I will introduce IDs and very basic script inside the template node, and I'll use them to make the UI interactive. So right now we are using classes like title, row, label, and more. A class is for many elements, but an ID is for one specific element. That's it. That's all we need for now. So keep classes for styling as usual and use IDs when we would like to target a specific row or widget in a script. So right now I have these class of rows. I'm going to add IDs for each of them one by one. So ID equal, I'm going to give it a name, row dash hours perhaps, and do the same for the rest. So I'm going to copy and paste it. Now if I click done deploy, go to my page one, nothing has changed. That's correct. IDs are just hooks when we target. Now we need a place to show that something happened when we click. So if I go to my template, I'm going to add this under the title. If I click done and deploy and go to my page one, it's just added a text. Now I need a highlight style. So inside my template, I'm going to add something into my style. I'm going somewhere down, and here I'm going to paste this. So if I go back to my page one, nothing highlighted yet, but if I hover my mouse around these rows, it feels that the UI is clickable. We have created a highlight class called active. Now we are going to add a script block. The important thing is that we need to keep it simple. So I'm going to my template node, and what I'm going to do is to add a script that detects the clicks on the rows, removes highlight from all rows, it highlights the rows which is clicked, and of course update the hint text. So if I scroll down and go to the end of my style, I'm going to paste this script. Don't worry about that. I make it available for you to download it. But for now, if I click done and deploy, I can go to my page one and see it in action. So if I hover my mouse around any of these rows, I am able to click on it. So if I click on hours, we can see it is selected and the title, the selected one, showing that hours is selected. Similar for minutes and seconds. So it shows which one is selected. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add a small button that clears the highlight. So if I go back, I can scroll up, I can see my hints, and below that, I'm going to add this div. Now I need to update the script to handle the button. So inside the script, I'm going to find my clear active and add this. Now let's test that. So if I click done and deploy, I can go back to my page one and I do have this clear button. So if I highlight my hours, it will be selected and I can unselect it with this clear button. As you can see, there is no CSS, there is no style around this button. So I can go back to my template node and perhaps I can add this at the very end of my style and deploy. We can see now the button has a border and the border has a color around it, and it highlights when I hover my mouse around it. So if I click on any of these rows, I should be able to unselect it using that button. So today we introduced two different tools, ID, which is a unique hook for one element, and of course a script, which is basic interaction inside the template node. And we use them to create a real dashboard behavior, like clicking on a row, highlighting something, updating the UI text, and of course clearing the button reset state. In the next episode, we will use the script for something even more useful, either show or hide a section or build a small toggle panel. Thanks for watching this video.